Well, here I am. I'm at the good spot here behind CVS in St. Albans, the rail fan. On the way over, I started getting chirps on the CSX and a train device channel on here. Right there's one. They're pretty frequent. There's a train in the area somewhere. I just don't know where. I don't see anything on the main line. You can see how frequent it is. There's something somewhere. There was a stretch of loaded CSX AEP coal cars down the way across the bridge down there, but they were heading the opposite way. They was heading towards Huntington, or well, they're AEP, so they'll be heading towards AEP, going into the John Amos plant. I don't know. That might be the in a train device I'm picking up, since it's sitting right down there still. But it's always supposed to chirp whenever they're making a change. So if I'm getting a chirp, then something's changing. Something's changing something. Right now, there is nothing coming or going. So I know that kind of sucks, but I figured I'd jump on here and make a short little video. Since I am getting chirps, there's definitely some action somewhere. Okay, that's the interference from the security system at CVS.
Traffic. 1549.
Okay, that's random. Yep, there's a chirp. So yeah, some reason you pick up interference, you'll get random stuff like that. So, but other than all, it's not too awful bad. But I have seen a lot of people walking across the tracks so far since being here. People kind of walks around everywhere back in here, but this is a pretty good spot. I mean, you're right here by the tracks. Right there's the double track main line, and you got a little siding line right there. So I think there's 3 tracks total right here. One being a siding, and the other 2 being main line. CSX runs freight trains on line 2, and passenger trains run on line 1, unless the increase in orders gets so bad that they got to run freight trains on both line 1 and line 2. But this is a pretty hot area. I've been here before and caught 5 trains just in a matter of a couple hours of sitting here. So there's a lot of coal trains runs through here. A lot of mixed freight manifests I've seen run through here. I've not seen very many of the intermodal trains so far. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't run them on here. I mean, it is the main line. They probably do from time to time, but mostly it seems to be so far. It seems to mostly be mixed freight manifest and coal. It used to be a lot of chemical trains when the chemical plants up in South Charleston was still booming big time. You'd have a lot of you'd have a lot of chemical trains, which would be long tanker car trains. You'd have 200 car tanker cars full of chemicals rolling through. For some reason, I've got a little bit of a allergy thing going on here. My sinuses are kind of flaring up a little bit, but yeah, I'll let y'all go for now. I'm just figure I'd get on here since I'm getting chirping and give y'all a little bit more of an explanation of what this line runs. So you got main 1 and main 2, and the third track is a siding, like I said before. Not sure how far down through there the siding track goes. I'd say it goes down probably to the end of town there somewhere or something and stops. Either stops or there's a switch down there that it switches into the main line. So they can run trains off the main line and go off to the siding. Or it's a lot of times it's like if you got a lot of trains running, like if you got too many trains on one line, what they'll do is they'll divert one over to the siding, which it has to be long enough to fit a whole train. So they'll divert it over to the siding and let the more important trains, like if there's a high priority intermodal or something coming through, they'll divert the less important trains off to the side and let them through. But that don't really happen too awful often that I've seen. It's mostly just the regular freight trains. The Amtrak does run through here some. I think Amtrak will run about once a month through here, and it'll be on main 1, which will be out of the 3 tracks. I think main 1 is the farthest. Let's see. Yeah, main 1 would be the farthest track over, and if you look at it, it's kind of flash rusted over, so you can tell it's not got a lot of traffic on it. Just one Amtrak train running through a month, it's not going to keep the rails shiny at all. It'll flash rust back over before it runs again. But main 2, the middle track, it stays pretty shiny. It's got a lot of action on it. So yeah, and then the siding don't get much. But yeah, I'll hop off here, and if anything comes down the line here, I'll make another video of the next train that comes through if I get one within the next little bit here. Should be. I'm getting a lot of chirps on the end of train device channel, so they're pretty frequent. So there's definitely going to be something. I feel like there's going to be something coming through here shortly. Oh yeah, it's picking up a lot. But alrighty, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm posting train stuff on this channel all the time. I'm all the time down here watching trains as often as I can be. I also go down to Route 2 over in Mason County. There's a short line service that runs up and down Ohio River Road there. It's about 256 miles of track. Runs from Wheeling, West Virginia down to Huntington, West Virginia, where it hits a junction. But there's some trains on it every now and then. I like to go over there and watch some too. It's a little bit closer to where I live, but this is where most of the action is. But, alright, we'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching.